Welcome, it's Almighty Dan, and I'm finna help y'all get glitchy with getting this double rep. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all want to hit legend. I know a lot of y'all want to rep up. What y'all gotta realize is, first thing you gotta do is like the video. But then what y'all also gotta realize is, everybody that hits legend has a certain way of getting there. You're not just playing 2K straight up. You're not just playing the game for fun, hitting legend. You are working. You are taking advantage of every event, every single thing to hit double rep. But we're not just going to focus on the events. We're going to help y'all get that double rep pretty much every day. I have seen all year videos of there being different methods and glitches to spin the wheel and get double rep or double VC pretty much every single time. But I want to shout out to this guy's video because this is one of the most consistent videos that I watched that was consistent. His name is JR2Code, and I'll put the link to his video in the description so y'all can go check that out. Now, y'all know I got to plug y'all in. Now, this is what I want y'all to know. It's very, 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 very easy. Very, very simple, especially if you are an elite player. If you are an elite player, you want that wheel to be in a default position. Now, what I've heard from him and what I've heard from other YouTubers as well, the default position is like right there between the white and the purple on the double rep. Once the bar goes all the way to the top, you just let it go all the way down to the bottom, and you will pretty much land on double rep or double VC pretty much every single time. You just have to make sure the wheel is at default position at the beginning, and this is for the elite wheel. Now, if you look in the top left-hand corner, he has 15 hours of double rep. So when I seen that, I was like, man, he definitely knows what he's talking about. So you do not want to go into the wheel spins just freely spinning the wind, hoping you get double rep, hoping you get double VC. Pretty much, you have to look at the wheel and know when to spin it and know when to not spin it. It's pretty much like an algorithm, but it's very, very simple. Very, very, very simple. As you can see there, the consistency of it, once it's in that default position on that purple, between the purple and the white, you just let the bar go all the way up and all the way to the bottom. You don't even have to hit anything. Now, if y'all want double VC, y'all can get that as well. I know a lot of y'all want double VC. Now, I'm wondering if you get double VC and you go play my Player Nation game, can you get 4 times the VC? Because then y'all really be going crazy. That's my next test right there. And I'm going to try to figure that out for y'all. I'm going to try to see because I never actually tried to do that. But I can show that to y'all. Now, if you're on the regular wheel, this is what we have to focus on next. If y'all are not elites, because I know a lot of y'all are not elites, and the regular wheel is a little bit different because it doesn't have a bonus. So there's a little bit of a different way to do it on the regular wheel, but he showed that as well. So I may explain that to y'all too. And after that, I'm gonna go around the daily spin, show y'all it's not hard to catch those wheels in that position. It doesn't take all day. It's not like you have to get lucky and go in there because so many people are spinning the wheel that it happens. Now, as you can see right here, this is the regular daily spin. You want it to be in that same default position between the purple and the white, but you want to stop the bar between the O and the W. You need to stop the bar between the O and the W for this to work. So you do have to actually time this a little bit more, but it's not hard to time because I practice it as well. And as you can see, that is ideally where you want the wheel to be. That is the default position. Now, once it's in that position, this does take a little bit more of a challenge because you do have to time it a little bit more, but it's not hard to time it at all. It's kind of like playing old Madden kicking field goals, if y'all know what I mean. If y'all ever played Madden can kick field goals good, it's like that. Now, stop it between the O and the W. Once it stops there, you're going to land on the double rep for sure. This wheel spin glitch method is really what's separating a lot of people on this rep race on this game because they know how to come in here and get this double rep every day. If you can come in here and get double rep every day, 5-10 hours, man, that's going to put you so much further ahead of everybody else. You're going to get your reps way quicker because I know a lot of us only play the game maybe, some of y'all only might not even play 5 hours a day. Some of y'all might not even play 10 hours a day. So even if you do play, come on here, hit this every day, once a day when you do play. If you get 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. Now, I came in here, and you can see somebody had already hit the double rep on the daily spin. So that's where you want the ticker to be. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't on the pad yet. If I was on the pad and I would have spent it properly between the W and the O, then I would have got double rep on this player. But somebody else was on it, and it looked like they were just spinning just to spin. You know, they probably don't know. They're wasting spins. So don't go in there wasting spins. Don't just hit the real randomly because the odds of you hitting double rep or double VC, because that's pretty much what everybody wants, is really rare. Now, go around the daily spin, look, check it out or whatnot. Now, I seen this right here, this double rep. This is not the default position. I just want to see if I can hit it between the O and the W, and on my very, very first try, I could. on the very first try I could. It's easy to time. It's not nothing difficult. It's not like a delay or anything. So just make sure it's in the default position, and you can definitely get the double rep. Y'all can see that was my very first time even trying it out. I just wanted to test it for y'all in this video to show y'all that, okay, look, if I can do it, y'all can do it too. And if you look at the elite spins, a lot of the elite wheels are already going to be in that default position because people already know how to do the glitch. They already know how to do the method really well. So they're already taking advantage of it. This one is already in the default position to be spent. So all you got to do is hop on there and not click anything. So y'all need to be taking advantage of this if y'all really want to get that rep, man. Because y'all can really get legend a lot quicker. Y'all can really get mascots a lot quicker. Superstar, whatever rep y'all are. Because y'all know y'all got time right now. And y'all could try this once a day. If not more than that. Now, the next thing I want to inform y'all on is that if y'all really going for rep, there definitely are a lot of rep methods for a lot of different builds on this game. I know a lot of y'all want to play rec. Now, if it's double rep on the rec, you go in the rec and you take advantage. You know what I mean? Now, the only thing about playing in the rec when it's not double rep is you do get good rep in the rec, but sometimes it may take longer to get games or to squad up with your players instead of going to the park. In the park, you can kind of get games a little bit easier, a little bit faster sometimes if the park is not dead. Sometimes the park is a little dead or whatnot, but you know how that goes sometimes. That's just 2K. Now, also, there's also different methods you want to do. Of course, you want to kind of play towards your archetype. We all know, if you don't know by now, alley-oops are one of the best ways to get rep in the park, in the rec, all that type of stuff. But there is a limit, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just keep throwing alley. You can only throw but so many because you will kind of cap out. So you can probably throw like 5 or 6. That's 10 points right there. And that might be like, there's a point where like it doesn't really just keep stacking because 2K is going to make it a challenge to get rep in this game. So alley-oops, one of the best methods to do on this game, catching them, throwing them. I mean, maybe if you catch some and throw some, maybe it'll work both ways for you. So that'll also be a good build. So hopefully your build can catch alley-oops. Hopefully your build can throw alley-oops. I'm a pass first type player anyways for the most part, but I can get buckets and I can hoop if need be. Unfortunately on 2K, your approach to getting rep has to be systematic. You can't just go out there and play and have fun. You can't just have a good game and get a good rep. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously if you have a good game, you're going to get a solid amount of rep, but you have to maximize the amount of rep you can get by doing certain things, whether that's getting rebounds, whether that's getting assists, whether what build you have, whether that's getting blocks, steals, dunks, hitting limitless range threes, stuff like that. It's going to get you extra rep, rather than just hitting another nice little midi pull-up, layup, all that. Contact dunks, all those types of things that you got to do, like kind of like highlight or not really highlight plays, but making plays in the game is going to get you more rep. Put it that way. That's the simplest way to put it. So listen, you sitting there doing 1,000 dribble moves and greening them is not going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? You wasting time, bro. You wasting everybody's time on the game, man. You wasting my time. You wasting the opponent's time. You wasting your team's time. Because at the end of the day, man, you just prolonging the game doing unnecessary dribble moves. If you want to look cool, then okay, cool. That's on you. But that's not really doing anything, especially if you're not even scoring. Especially if you're just wasting clock. Especially if you're just wasting turbo, wasting energy, wasting Gatorade. Now, I showed y'all at the beginning of the video all the events coming up. So there are definitely some opportunities going to be for double rep. I believe Beats is coming up. Usually Beats has double rep. There's going to be a one-on-one event this weekend. I believe it's on Sunday where you're going to get double rep for that. Personally, I feel like maybe playing the twos might be a little bit easier to get because you're going to get more games consistently. It's only 2 courts in there, so more people are going to come to the twos. But the thing about the twos is the twos get real cheesy real fast. We all know this, If you on the twos, if you got a certain build or another group of people got a certain type of toxic combination or lineup, then it's going to be tough on you. That's just how it is. That's just how twos work, you know what I mean? A lot of the time, that's what comes down in twos. Twos is kind of based on skill to a certain extent, but it's also based on lineups as well. If you don't have the right lineup, then you're going to get cooked. That's just how it goes, especially if the players are good. More times than not, it's going to be some scrubs on there, But think about the twos as well. If you get a nice little win streak going on, ain't nobody going to want to play you over there because nobody wants to deal with that type of toxicity on the game, where people just going crazy the whole game and killing you. But it is what it is over there. But it is a good way to get rep, especially if you're very good offensively. If you're good offensively and you have a nice duo, then y'all can pretty much do whatever you need to do to get rep. It's very quick. It's very fast. It's probably my preference. And I'm telling y'all this stuff because this is stuff that I know, man. I keep up with what's going on with 2K. I just don't play it enough to that extent to get to those type of high-level rep rewards, more, At the beginning of the game, of course, like, I was really on this. I was probably All-Star 3 quicker than most people. Put it that way. put it quicker than most people, but I'm still an all-star 3 because, like I said, I haven't been taking advantage of the double rep wheel methods or glitches. I don't take advantage of the alley oops, or I just play the game for fun pretty much. And I mean, I grind, of course, but I don't play the systematic way 2K wants you to do to get the maximum amount of rep. I just don't do that. But anyways, man, if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all hit that like button, make sure y'all hit that sub button, turn the notifications on. Until next time, man, DENSKI out.